All right, welcome to another webinar on Be the Sniper or Be the Target when you're trading. It's your choice. Make it today. My name is Daryl Martin with apexinvesting.com, and you can get a free trial at apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. Okay, apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. Before we get started, I got to throw out disclosures and disclaimers. You know, there's risk involved in investing. Know what you're doing before you're doing it. All that fun stuff. First thing I want to bring up is a fundraiser we've been doing for one of our members, Gary Duhan. And we have actually almost reached the goal. Give you all the link for it. His house got obliterated, and while he's waiting on repairs and everything else, he's having to buy a ton of fuel for generators and, trying to keep the house livable. And so we're trying to help him out, and we've already had quite a few people. 42 people have already donated, so we're literally only $500 away from, about 550 bucks away from reaching that goal. So if y'all could donate and help him out, like I said, we're blessed to be a blessing. He's one of our, Apex family members, has been for years. He actually helps keep the rooms up in the charts every day along with Lori. So, if you like those rooms in the charts, he's the guy that helps us. So, if you would, give to that, that would be great. And thank you for everybody who has already given. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right. So, let's hop in. It's Labor Day, right? Labor Day weekend here, just wrapping up. I hope everybody had a good and safe Labor Day and enjoyed some time off with their friends and their family. And I want to say congratulations to members that qualified for their LELU in the last couple days. Way to go. So it's awesome to see so many of you being successful. I was out for last week's webinar, so we're going to do a free month drawing tonight. So make sure you stay on to find out who won a free month of gold membership tonight. Okay? We got our specials going on with Labor Day, and prices are going up as of tonight. There is only a few hours left. So the prices, most of the specials we're offering won't be this low again. You want to take advantage of them. This is your last chance to take advantage, be grandfathered in before we overhaul the site and the training. And, different specials based on your current membership. So where do you find the specials? Okay. So you go over here to apexinvesting.com and you click on sign up for any plan or product under the account menu link. Okay? Sign up for any plan or product, and that will show you the specials available to you. All right, so make sure to take advantage of that. Again, we are taking down those specials at midnight. So if you want to take advantage of them, make sure to hop on right away. If you are in trial or, $1 paid trial, whatever, even if you're wanting to upgrade your membership, go ahead and sign up. We will extend your time. So let's say you're on silver. You just signed up for silver and you want to go to silver for gold. Then sign up right now. We'll extend your time and we'll add the time on that you paid for already. Let's say you have, 2 weeks of your trial left. Sign up now and we'll go ahead and add that 2 weeks onto your trial. Okay? If upgrading, this is important, okay? You need to send in a ticket to cancel your existing billing. It's not automatic. The system doesn't know that you upgraded. I mean, it gives you access, but the billing is still there. So if you upgraded, make sure you have sent in a ticket to cancel your existing billing, so that way we don't bill you twice on accident, okay? Let's go into some things. Simplicity. You can trade it off the room chart, right? Everybody knows that? Okay, so I want to make sure everybody does know that. And I want to remind everybody that the simplicity indicators are included in the gold package. We did a free trial through the end of August in the silver package, but it's not in silver. So if you're in silver, now is the time to upgrade. Okay? So make sure you do that right away before the specials end. We released it as a trial for a couple months to everybody. This trial has ended. Remember, it's only part of the gold membership. So if you're saying like, hey, I don't have choppy market warning, that's why. You're on silver, you need to be on gold. So take advantage of the Labor Day specials to upgrade to gold. Right now we have gold for silver monthly specials, and they'll stay available for a little while longer, so you can upgrade for the same price, okay? Sign up, send in a ticket for an extension of your next billing time based on the time left you currently still have. But you don't want to wait until your renewal date. You want to take advantage of it now, okay? If you got the gold for silver a few months ago, then you're still grandfathered in and you're all set. Markers Plus. So we have semi-automated trading software, and most of y'all know about that. There are special discounts for Apex members that you can't get anywhere else. So, where do you sign up? Well, you go over here and you sign up at apexinvesting.com/automate. Okay? Once that loads up, it gives you a couple videos, tells you all about it, and has the discounted pricing. So make sure you take advantage of that discounted as well. All right? Now, the training, this is important because you need to know where the training is. If we go back to the homepage of apexinvesting.com, then the training is right here under Activate Access, okay, for the Markers Plus subscription. So you click that, and it'll either take you to the sign-up page, or if you've already signed up, it'll take you to the training page. All right, this training page is where the download software is located, okay? I'm not signed in as a member right now who has access, but there is a page on there that will take you to the download. The download is under that page. You know what? Let's see. Well, I'd have to sign out and sign back in. But the download is right under the first video, okay? And if you're switching over to NT8, you must download the NT8 version and install it. And I show you how to do that. We've had a lot of people like, my Markers Plus isn't working in NT8. And they haven't installed Markers Plus in NT8. Okay? So make sure you have downloaded the NT8 version. The NT7 version you have is not going to work. Just being installed on NT7 is not going to work. You have to install the NT8 version. All you got to do is go to that Trading Assistant page, and it's very easy to do. Again, if you're using NT8 and you're having issues, make sure you have downloaded and watch the training courses. Okay? You don't have to activate a new machine if your current one is already activated. Unless you're getting some pop-up that says your trial is expired, then that's when you submit a ticket to us and we'll do it. But it should be the same machine ID in most cases. Now, who has seen the Trade Copier plugin? Any of y'all checked that out yet? Some of y'all got it already. Some of y'all have never heard of it. Okay. So what is it? It is a software that will automatically copy your trades into other accounts. Okay? So you can literally trade multiple accounts. Maybe you have a live account, you have a funded account, maybe you have multiple funded accounts, whatever. But you can trade a live into a funded account. Okay? And it is super simple. And let me show you how I use it, okay? So, for instance, check this out, okay? So tonight, I've made $1,140. Not a bad night, right? So, would y'all say that's pretty good for this evening already? I want to make sure y'all are awake. Yeah, we got one of you awake. Okay, well, I made that in multiple accounts because I'm using the Trade Copier. It's copying all my trades. So what you do is, first, where to sign up for it. Let me just show you where it's at. It's 75% off right now. So if you want to use it or you're going to use it, you want to sign up. Usually it's going to be $600. Right now it's $150. And we're letting you use it on 2 computers for $150. It's under step 7 of step 7. Okay? So you click right there and you sign up. Very, very easy, very simple. Okay? Now, how does it work? Is it really hard to use? No, it is actually extremely simple. You go to New. You go to Apex Copier. You choose Apex Trade Copier. Then under that, you can choose your account. Okay, so like I could choose a leader account, and I could say follow in a follower account, or another sim account, or in my live accounts like I have currently selected on this copier over here. And notice I have it set for ES and NQ, so I can have multiple instruments. Okay, we're hoping in the next couple months to make it where it can work on micros and minis. All right, and let me pull over my, let's see, where did it go? It's right here. Okay, so let's go to positions. And one of my, I'll just pull up a DOM for a second. And I'm going to choose my leader account. Okay, now you noticed I chose leader, and then all I had to do is click the green button for follower. Okay? And let's just say, I'm just randomly picking direction here. I'm not looking at charts. But let's just say I chose to buy. It automatically got me in both accounts at the exact same time. Not only did it do that, but it also put my stop loss and take profit order on both accounts at the exact same time. If I move my take profit up, it adjusted my take profit on both accounts at the exact same time. Okay? So what it's going to do is it's going to copy whatever trade you do, it's going to copy to the other trade. And I can go in and I can say, you know what, I want to go ahead and just close out of this position. Hit close, boom, it closed out all my positions and canceled all my orders at the exact same time. So I can focus on one account. It'll copy my ATMs to all my accounts. And if I edit my take profit or stop loss, it'll automatically edit it for me. It will use the exact same ATM on all the accounts. So whatever the leader account ATM is using, it's going to copy that ATM. Okay? You can put the trades in with the automated trader as well. So you can do the automated trader, and it will automatically copy into all accounts when you do that. You don't have to have a multi-broker license unless you're trading like a live account and like a funded account. Now, if you're trading multiple funded accounts, then you only need a single broker license. And then one person says, can we do like MNQ to NQ? That is something we're looking to add in the next 60 days, and that will be included if you buy it now. And again, it uses the same ATM on the leader account on all of the follower accounts. So you can use Chart Trader, you can use the DOM, so you can trade however you want to. So, I can go over here and bring up my Chart Trader. And you can open multiple charts, but you don't have to. And I can change it to my sim leader here. And I can go in and, say hit buy market instantly. It puts them all in. I could move my stop down, which would be a good idea, but I could do that. I can move my take profit up. And, of course, I can close out. I can do whatever I want to. And it copies it in every account at the exact same time. So the place to find the automated trader is on the sniper page. So let me just close this out since I'm just messing around right now. But again, like I said, I made $1,000 tonight, which means I made it in all of my accounts. So, obviously very useful. Now, I'll show you the link again here in a second. One of the other cool benefits is, let's say you have a $50,000 account and a $100,000 account. Well, you can go in here, and we have a lot of options, but to keep it simple, just focus on the ratio option. Now, let's say in my follower account, I wanted to do 2 contracts. Okay? Well, then I can go over here. See, now it says ratios 2. And if I go in and click buy, you'll notice I got long on one, and I got long 2 contracts in the other account. All right. Now let me close that out, and I could do it the other way. Let's say I'm doing 2 contracts in this account, my leader account, and I could say 0.5 in my follower account. And I could go in, and what it'll do is it'll put me in 2 contracts on my leader account and only 1 contract on my follower account. So one person says this is only for the big guys. Well, this is for anybody who has more than 1 account. So especially like if you're using Lilu or something like that, then obviously it has a lot of value to you because you could trade multiple accounts on Lilu at the exact same time, and you can use it on your evaluation accounts and your funded accounts at the exact same time. So, and right now it's not, somebody says is it $149 per computer? Right now it's $149 for 2 computers. Okay? So don't enter the order through Rhythmic. You got to enter the order through NinjaTrader because it's a NinjaTrader plugin. Does that make sense? So it has to be like on either a chart trader or it has to be on a DOM inside of Ninja. All right. So I'll go ahead and I'll just close that out. But I want to show y'all how that worked. And again, if I want to copy on ES and MNQ and you know, MNQ and MES or whatever, I can literally make all these different. Okay? Just right click and, you know, can change it up. Like I can make this one MNQ. Like that. Do you have to have a multi-broker license to trade multiple funded accounts besides qualifying for multiple Lilu accounts? To trade multiple funded accounts to Lilu, you don't need a multi-broker license. You only need a multi-broker license if you're trading, say, like a NinjaTrader live account and you're trading a funded account with, like, say, Lilu. So two different brokers. Okay? And again, a reminder on that, all the training on Ninja is under step 7. Okay? Not at the bottom. The bottom of the page is the old Ninja 7 info. Okay? But under step 7, right here, you go down and number 7 of this is where the copy trader and the link is located. Okay? So on the Sniper Bootcamp page, you go to step 7, number 7, and that's where you sign up for it. But it will not stay that price forever, so take advantage of it, even if you plan on using it in the future. This is only for trading on NinjaTrader. So anything you could trade on NinjaTrader. Stocks, futures options, forex, any of that you can trade on Ninja. All right. Do you have a way to get a discount on multi-broker license? Yes. You can get something like $300 off if you email platformsales@ninjatrader.com and say you're with Apex and Lilu Trading and you want to upgrade to a multi-broker license. So where do you find the trading for simplicity in NT8? You're going to find that under your connections. So let me just shrink it. And you'll see right here where it says adding volatility indices for simplicity. And then under this video, I show you how to set up all the charts, including simplicity charts. But all you do is you open a chart, you go new chart, 30 seconds. You don't need tick replay or anything like that, and you choose the simplicity template. What are the advantages of trading multiple accounts rather than just increasing contract size? Well, there's a big psychological advantage if you're down $50 in one versus being down 500 in one. You have a bigger drawdown, but it's smaller across the, so you add up all the drawdowns across the accounts, and so it becomes bigger. So you can trade the exact same size and make 2, 3, 4, 10 times the money. And you don't have that psychological barrier. So that's what the main reason me and John like to trade multiple accounts is the psychological benefit, and you get a larger drawdown because it's spread across multiple accounts. Is it only on Ninja 8, not 7? That is correct. It is only available on NinjaTrader 8. But we're on NinjaTrader 8. Can I buy it right now even though I'm upgrading my computer? Yes, you can. Because it's a lifetime license. In the future, will there be help with the trade copier? I'll help you any way you need it, but that's all there is to it. Literally, what I just showed you, select an account, choose your accounts, choose your instrument, and trade. But I'll be glad to help you if you need any help. So, Robert, John can respond to you right now. I don't know where you didn't get a reply, but I know we replied to all tickets. Okay? So, John, can you reply to Robert and see what he has? Yeah, also your withdrawal limits are another benefit. Like, the first few months, there's a limit of like $1,500 to $3,000 that you can withdraw in the funded accounts. So, if I'm withdrawing 8 accounts, $3,000 a piece, then I'm withdrawing 24 grand versus just withdrawing 3. Yep, you still get the 2 computers. That was the deal yesterday. It's still the same day today, George. Can you still use Sniper on Ninja 7? You can, but you shouldn't. Let's see. I've been an Elite member since 2014. Yes, you can upgrade and get the simplicity to gold for silver. NT8 uses more resources when it loads, but it uses a lot less resources once it's loaded because it uses multiple processors. So I have multiple accounts. I can trade just micro and still make good money like I'm trading in Q. That's right. That's another benefit. Does simplicity require an additional data feed for NT8? Yes, it does. It's the exact same as it was before. There's no... How long is the 149 deal good for? We have not set a cutoff date, but I wouldn't wait. I have 4K and forex with target trading doing good. Does it pay to get your service... Only working the 1K I have left? Yeah, you can. But also, what you could do, Robert, is you may want to check out our funding accounts, and you can trade forex futures and risk somebody else's money. So just go to apexinvesting.com/funding, and that might be a better choice for you. Let's see here. It's like John's on the chat for you right now, Richard. Let's see. Grant, that's a different topic. Let's see. Can I continue to just use NT7 or should I transition to NT8? You should transition to NT8. Let's see. When I set up my DOM, I only could get 10 levels deep, despite you showing how to get unlimited. You need a rhythmic data feed with unlimited coverage, like we use with Lilu. All right. So the other questions I'm going to let John get to. And I'll keep going. So we went over how does it work, we went over how to sign up, where's the training, it's right there. Reminder, you have to restart NT8 after you purchase the plugin for it to show up, okay? The mini to micro, our goal is to get it done within 60 days or less. So, again, without further ado, we have released NT8. So, NT8 is up and running. Okay, so it's here. We've been working on it for literally years to get it to do everything we wanted it to do. And that has been extremely challenging, but we got it done. We had a great team. Huge shout out to Greg for being the main programmer and programming in it, and Gabe helping us out, Lori, Marion, Gary and everybody in the pre-beta teams and the beta teams and everybody that's helped us out on testing it. There's just been countless hours, like days, weeks, months, put in by a ton of Apex members to make it what it is today. Okay? NT8 does not require a faster internet speed. So the benefits of NT8. And, oh yeah, I cannot forget Dennis, who literally helped make all the Markers Plus templates, which took forever to get done the exact right way. And so huge shout out to Dennis. Make sure you say thank you to him in the Markers Plus group if you're already using that, because he's the one that made that happen. So it's multi-processor, which means NinjaTrader 7 uses one processor. If it caps out your processor, have you ever noticed on NT7 how you'll just see the market like stick and then like jump like 4 bars? Anybody noticed that before? Okay. It didn't gap on you. All right? The processor got full, and so it literally just stopped and then moved. Do you think that could make you miss some orders? Could that cost you ticks? Entries? Trades not getting filled? Okay. Like I said, this is lightning fast. NT8 is lightning fast with the multi-processors. I mean, it literally just jumps up and down super fast. Somebody's like, did I mention all the time I'd miss entries and ticks and stops? This will help solve that problem. So unless you like having a processor maxed out and it gapping your entry or your stop or not hitting your take profit, then do you think you might want to upgrade to NT8? Okay. Is it worth, tell me, is it worth that, just that alone, to put in like maybe an hour? Because all the videos I made, most of them are 5 minutes long. Takes maybe an hour to get up and running and to go through everything. Would y'all agree with that? I mean, people that have went through it already, it's about an hour of training to be up and running. Some people said it took me 2. I'm slow. One person said it took me less than an hour. It's very simple. It's not even that long. So what if it takes you all afternoon, all night, or 1 hour? Is it worth it? Just for the ability to have your trades filled, your stops filled, not having gapping. Is it hard to use? Once you go through the training, is it hard to use? People are saying it's the same, it's not hard at all. Because I know some of y'all are like, I don't know, it's a brand new I mean, I know. Trust me, I had to learn the platform too. Except for nobody was there to teach me and give me short videos. And y'all are like, I don't know, it's a new platform. Do I have to upgrade? I don't like change. All that stuff, but it's totally worth it. So another big benefit is you got the automatic plots of dynamic flux and pivot levels. There's still a single button to, well, I guess there's 2 buttons to Quick Chart Trader. So it automatically plots them for you. You don't have to go in and manually plot the lines or miss out on new dynamic magnet levels that come up. And then you get historical order prints. So no more downloading files and missing OP data. Who likes that feature? So one person asked, since OP levels plot historically, do you shut down except for trading? I only shut down once a week. So unless I need to restart because something's getting sluggish, I literally only restart once a week. But if you do have to restart, all your OP will be there. Now you build a new workspace in NT8. Market replay is a little better in NT8. I haven't had to use F5 on Markers Plus. I leave it running because of how long it takes to load. I'll talk about that in a second. So where is the step-by-step training course? So I've showed it a few times already, but I'm going to show it again because I want to make sure everybody got it. Okay? From the top, you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an intro video. Watch it. And then we got how to set up Ninja. How to set up your instruments correctly. How to roll over instruments on all your charts. One of the cool features, when we roll over here this month, later this month, we'll roll over to December. And you just click a button and it rolls over everything at one time. All your charts at one time. So it makes it super simple. How to do your keys. There's a tip on how to make it increase your processor speed. Stuff on data. Canadian brokers. Of course, you can use legally as well if you're in Canada or many other countries. I teach you how to use the 2 different RTrader connections. I prefer to use the direct and not the plug-in on RTrader because it has to go through RTrader, so it makes it slower. I tell you how to add the volatility indices for simplicity and how to set up a forex data feed. I show you how to install the toolkit and clear cache. Anytime you close down Ninja, you'll want to clear cache. How to increase your processor speed? Buy a new processor. Oh, how to increase it priority in processors? Right here. Go into properties and then you change your link. And that'll make the processor a priority of high. When you do rollover, it rolls over any applicable instruments. So if oil's ready to roll over, it'll roll over oil for you, just oil. If ES is ready to roll over, it'll roll over ES by itself. I teach you how to upgrade the toolkit. I go into how to set up charts, ATMs, DOMs. You need to set up your charts and set up your workspace. You can't take it from NT7. It's totally different code. Okay? How to set up your flux and dynamic magnet levels to automatically plot all in one tab or one chart. So you can literally load up multiple tabs in one chart. How much longer will NT7 be available? We don't have a cutoff date on it, but there's not any reason I would stay on it. I have all of the bar sizes and take profits and stop losses for sniper trades. How to set up charts in workspaces. How to set up ATMs, like I said. DOM settings. I go into how to place orders, which is the same as NT7. How do you do market replay? And then I have some of the older videos that we have from before. Semi-automated trading. I got the links for that right in there for you. And the Apex Copy Trader. You do not have to uninstall NT7. So you need to have it closed to install NT8, but you don't have you don't have to uninstall NT7. Okay? So that's where all of the training is. 97% of the issues and tickets that we have got over the last 5 days were all covered in the training course. So That's okay. We don't mind helping you, but instead of waiting on a reply, why not just get the answers right there in the training course? Okay? A lot of you have skipped the videos thinking you know NT already. You don't need them, or you're in the beta team. No, I made a lot of little videos that make sense and have settings. You need to watch them, okay? Watch them all. It's not going to hurt you. Yeah, I was talking about you, Chris. He said say your name. A few key differences, settings, and processes have to be followed, and I go through those. They're not hard. They're not hard, but they are important, okay? If having issues, start fresh and re-watch the entire course step by step. I promise you it's simple, and I made them short so that way you could go back and find specific topics, okay? And we had some cheat sheets made while we were getting the videos made, but don't just use the cheat sheets. Watch the actual videos because there's other tips inside them. Some assumptions. It takes forever to learn how to trade NT8. Sunday night, a brand new trader who just signed up went in and set up NT8 and made a few $100s. They hadn't traded on NT7 at all. They went in, they went through the training, they made a few $100. First time. So it does not take a lot of time to get up and running. Again, first time trading Sniper, first time using NinjaTrader. They follow the video step by step, set up NT8 without submitting any tickets. They followed the next course, they learned the Sniper setups, they got in the room, and they made a few $100 their first night. They followed the path, they didn't skip it, they didn't rush through it all, and they used it, and it worked just as it's supposed to. Again, they had no previous experience with Ninja. They did not assume or skip over or think they already knew that part, so they don't need to watch that video. They watched all the videos, and everything went smooth. Just because you have experience with NT7, don't skip or assume that you know what's in every video. Okay? They're short. They're 5 minutes. There's no reason. Assumption is the mother of all mess-ups. The longest distance to a destination is a shortcut. It's one of my favorite sayings. Don't take shortcuts. You can be up and running a lot faster if you'll just watch all the videos. Have I said that enough about watching all the videos? Do you think I'm saying that for you or for me? Yeah, a little bit of both. But mainly for you. Saves us a lot of trouble tickets, but saves you a lot of trouble. All right? And I'm saying it for Chris. Common setup issues. Not watching the complete training course. Just wanted to mention that again. Important. Some of y'all are using the import feature. Like when you install NT8 and you already had NT7 and it says, hey, do you want to import? And you're like, yeah. Well, it doesn't import correctly. That's why I don't go over importing. But under connections, under configure, down here under rhythmic, you want to choose the Rhythmic Paper Trading Chicago, not Rhythmic 01. Okay? You cannot connect to NT7 and NT8 at the same time with a connection. With the same connection. You'd have to have two different connections to connect to NT7 and 8 at the same time. Okay? You got to transfer over your live key or your Lilu key, like I talk about in the videos, but that's a common issue is people not transferring over their key. Big issue. You may have mistyped the rhythmic password, and that's why it's not letting you connect. Don't assume you typed it right. If it says your login credentials are wrong, they're wrong. Okay? Alright, so once charts are loaded, it's much better and faster than NT7. And we are working on upgrades over time that'll make it even faster. No, zero ETAs on that, okay? Does it take a while to load the charts? Depending on how many you're loading. Or is it just instant for all of you? Does it take you a few minutes to load the charts up? But it's faster once it loads. It's faster than NT7 once it loads. Okay? Is the benefit of having a faster chart and having historical OP worth the wait? Okay. You're going to get better fills. You're going to get less slippage. The initial open takes longer, so you have to plan for this. Do you sit down at 9:30 and try to load your charts right at first thing in the morning? Remember, I leave my computer on all week, so I don't have to worry about it. So, or have it set up at night before you go to bed, or get up early and turn it on. But don't turn it on and think you're going to be up and running in, 3 minutes. Okay? I clear my cache. The question is, do I clear my cache each day? No, I clear my cache each time I close Ninja. And I only close it once a week unless I have to close it earlier. If I do, then I'll close it and clear cache. But I only clear cache when I close Ninja. So my recommendation is just close down between 5 and 6. It'll load faster when there's no live data coming in. So before, y'all had to close Ninja every day and reload it. Now you don't have to do that anymore. So again, don't restart right before the open. The best time is between 5 and 6 or on the weekends. Rhythmic, by the way, opens its data feed at 5 o'clock. Okay? So if you plan on trading Sunday night, you'll want to get there at 5 and make sure your data is connected and your charts are loaded. Again, you don't have to have your historical OP on for your computer, but expect it to take a while to open. All right? John's morning routine. Remember, we talk about routine equals consistency. If you're going to start up your computer in the morning, which I don't suggest you do it first thing before the rest of your morning routine. Like, get up, go restart your computer, then go and take your shower, shave, do whatever, eat breakfast, and then come back. Okay? It is worth the wait. Once it's up and running, you have historical OP, and you get all the great benefits and features and speed of NT8. Now, some tips on your workspaces and charts. All your diagnostic charts, right now, we just had what happened the last few days. The market crashed, right? So there was a big gamma unwind by a company in Japan called SoftBank, and they unloaded $4 billion of positions that they used to drive the market up on all the tech stocks, because the tech stocks were the only thing floating the market up. So do you think there's like a month of ticks in the last 3 days? A full day trading, okay? So right now, we're just loading 1 day on all of our diagnostic charts. When we were doing beta testing and stuff, we were able to load 5 days or even more. Right now, we're just loading 1 day. Okay? So if you have your charts open and you have 5 days on them or you're having problems, disconnect. Go and change all of just your diagnostic, not your flux and dynamic magnets. Leave dynamic magnets at 30, leave flux at 90, okay? Go in and change all of them to 1 day. Then save your workspace and close your workspace. Then close Ninja, reopen Ninja, and reconnect. And you'll see that it will load so much faster. I saw some people were giving up because they were trying to load all those days of data. How long to wait? As long as it takes. Open and close procedures, same on NT7. That is answered in the videos. I literally have a whole video dedicated to how to close and open NT8. Can you just have one NQ and one ES and the dynamic magnets and flux loaded? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can load many days on a market replay. That doesn't impact anything. Yes, it could, William. Yep, I leave Ninja open all week. So if it's taking you hours to load, though, or you're getting stalled out on order entries, or when you move stops, it's slow, it's not moving fast, you have too many days loaded. I don't know what you mean at 30 minute. Do you mean 30 second? Yeah, on Simplicity, I just load 1 day. So the only charts I have multiple days loaded are the dynamic magnets and the flux pivots, and they don't take any time to load because they don't use tick replay or order prints. A way to know, and I showed this in the video, is you can look at your Control-Shift-Escape, and you can see like how much is Ninja using. It's using like 2%. If it's using less than, like, if it's using 2% or less and your charts aren't loading, then you probably stalled out or froze. I mean, see how efficient this thing is? Only using 1% of my processors, and I have lots of processors. Okay? So it should say like 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50%. So you need more than 3 days on Simplicity. So that's a good point to bring up. If there's a holiday or something like that, you need enough days to get the last day that the stock market was open. So you could use 5 days on Simplicity. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't use tick replay, so it doesn't take a long time to load. Time-based charts are fast. It's the tick replay that takes a while. So again, we had crazy markets the last few days. Don't worry about levels back from diagnostic bar charts because it's fallen like a deviation and a half or more every day. There is no previous OP data. To see how much a processor is being used, you hit Control-Shift-Escape. You look at Rhythmic and it'll show you how much it's using of your CPU. If you go to Performance, you can change this to a graph for overall, or you can change it to logical processors and see how processors. Yeah, I got one processor using like 40-50%. Another one's bouncing around. All right. Again, only load 1 day. By the way, set up your initial workspace when you're not connected. So open Ninja and set up your workspace. Okay? While you're not connected. Then you can close it down and reopen, connect the data, and connect to your workspace. I have 64 processors. Let's see here. You do not need that many. If you already have more in that workspace, again, disconnect from your data, change it to 1 day, then save and close the workspace, close NT8, clear cache, and reopen NT8, connect, and then reopen your workspace and walk away and let it do its thing. You cannot copy workspaces in NT8, you got to make your workspace. All the charts are different. Again, 90 days on flux levels, 30 days on dynamic magnets, and again, you can use 5 days on simplicity. If you get an error, has anybody seen the error that says reference to error of an object? If you get that, you got to close the chart and reopen it. Okay? Now, one of the important things, and I want to show you how to help you avoid making this mistake, is you should all know that you go to Tools, Options, Market Data, and you have to enable Show Tick Replay. But when you're making a new chart, you can go in, you can change this to 1, you can check Tick Replay, then you can go down here and click Preset and hit Save. That way it'll keep that checked and it'll only load 1 day. I found when I get that error, I have to close and open. I didn't go away just by reloading. Did everybody see how I did that? Changed everything to what I wanted. I clicked Tick Replay and put 1 day, and then I clicked here and then just hit Save. Okay? That way you don't forget to click Tick Replay, or you don't forget to accidentally load too many days. Or don't forget to load 1 day. Some other tips. Again, watch the step-by-step training course, Chris. OP not loading. Make sure you checked your Tick Replay. Tools, Options enabled, just like I just showed you, okay? And then you have to enable it on the chart. If you have multiple data connections, again, this is covered in the videos, but I just want to make sure you understand. Under Tools, Options, Market Data, and this only applies if you have multiple connections. And notice how I have like forex.com for my forex feed, I have Rhythmic for my futures feed, I got an IQ feed for my index feed. That's for my historical data. For my live data, I have the exact same thing. Okay? So again, I show that inside the videos, but if you have multiple connections, you have to tell it to look at IQ feed for the index and like Rhythmic for your futures. So question, when the market settles down, will we have to load more days? When the market settles down, you'll probably want to load more days. You don't have to. If you get a desktop assistant error, like you're trying to open it up, first thing you can do is close the desktop assistant and try to reopen it, and maybe the error goes away. This often happens when you have to force close NinjaTrader by using Control-Shift-Escape and closing the task manager. Okay? But you also can just reinstall it. Alright? So if you get a desktop error, like when you're going to open the NinjaTrader Toolkit, you see a bunch of weird code, just reinstall the desktop assistant and reinstall the toolkit. So again, if you're waiting long periods for charts to load and the DA is above 2%, it's still loading, leave it alone. Okay? Do not touch the charts while they're loading or you will make it crash. And of course, be in the room for tips and help. So I've been hopping on people's computers and helping them out anywhere they're stuck. Okay? All the sniper templates are available inside of NT8. So wrap up. A reminder that Labor Day specials end at midnight tonight. Get access to the trade copier while it's 75% off. Upgrade to gold for silver pricing. and get simplicity and submit a ticket so we can add your time in and make sure you don't get billed twice. Be aware of these big market moves, okay? If NQ is too much, or if your computer just can't handle it right now, trade ES, trade YM, trade RTY, okay? With the big moves we've been having, you may want to go down to micros. I've been trading single, 2, 3, 4 contracts. I haven't even been trading big contracts with these kind of moves. So know when to stay out till it calms down, or the perfect setups there. Follow the rules. Use good money management. And I will see you in the elite room. Last thing I want to do is a free month giveaway. So again, we haven't determined the end price for the trade copier, but I would get it now while it's 75% off. So, everybody ready to find out who got the free month? George Abrantes. I hope I pronounced that right. Congratulations, you got a free month of gold for silver. He's like, yes. So congratulations. How did he get a free month? He's part of the Facebook page and the Facebook group. He makes posts and comments and likes and shares. Every time you make a post, a comment, like, or share on the page and the group, it counts as an entry to win a free month. And we give a free month away every month. So start doing it right away. Join the Facebook group, join the Facebook page, like the comments, share the videos, all that stuff. Okay? All right, so just to wrap up, everybody get a lot out of the webinar tonight? Awesome. And I think I got everybody's questions, but if I didn't, please submit a ticket so we don't miss your question, okay? Your questions are important to us. Please submit a ticket. You can hop on the chat when we're on the chat. If we don't reply, it just means that we're trading or we're handling tickets. So submit a ticket, okay? And I want to make sure every question you have gets answered. And then one special big surprise announcement. You're never going to guess. You should watch the training course. Chris. All right. He's a good sport. All right. Y'all have a great evening. To install the trade copier, you just hop on step 7. Or actually, you just close Ninja and reopen it after you bought it. And it'll be there. You don't have to install anything. All right. Y'all have a great evening. And I will see you tomorrow morning in the elite room. Good night. Again, check out a free trial at apexinvesting.com/bootcamp.